love sweets.
I love junk food, but I'm young, so it doesn't really affect me.
What's the harm in a few drinks?
We've all heard the excuses. In many cases, we might have used them. The problem with these bad habits is that they're the leading causes of NCDs, non-communicable diseases, which have become the #1 killer in the world. The four main types of NCDs are cardiovascular diseases, cancer, chronic respiratory diseases, and diabetes. NCDs account for almost 2/3 of deaths globally. 80% of these deaths occur in low and middle-income countries.
Alright, welcome back guys. Selamat datang kepada mereka yang menonton dari YouTube. Kami tidak lupa tentang anda semua. Bentar lagi kami akan memulakan sesi kami hari ini. Sesi kami sangat-sangat informatif dan sangat-sangat seronok, dan juga kami terdapat salah seorang penceramah khas yang kami telah jemput untuk menyampaikan sesi kita pada hari ini kepada anda semua. So thank you for those who are joining us on live from YouTube. We have not forgotten you. I think we have, congratulations everyone, we have reached our capacity here in Zoom, so we'll begin very shortly. We'll allow a bit more time for people to join, to tune in live from YouTube. We've got a very interesting session up ahead today, and we also have a special guest speaker to share today's session to all of you. Someone who's an expert on the subject matter. And I hope that all of us will be able to learn from this person which I will introduce. Next, let's look at another video that we have for
Vino la señora Mónica Ventura de Cruz Roja sede central de Buenos Aires, que es coordinadora nacional. Bueno, a través de ella venía también con el mensaje de Federación de Cruz Roja, y bueno, han descubierto esta escuelita Manitos de Oro. 8 abdominales por la comunidad de vidas saludables y por los estilos de vida saludables. Sí, bueno, estamos trabajando con los chicos y yo digo, bueno, son el futuro nuestro los chicos, entonces por esa razón estamos todos en esto.
Indeed, we do want to promote and create a healthy lifestyle community here in Malaysia as well, and that's also one of the objectives of the Malaysian Red Crescent. Just a kind reminder to all of you today to be very polite and maintain your decorum, especially those who are on YouTube. We do have people who will be monitoring the chat functions, and we will not hesitate to take action or to bar people from the future events if they have been found to be rude and disruptive during the sessions and on the chat. So please maintain your decorum and show your utmost good behavior while we're having these live sessions. especially those who are on YouTube, because it is a live session. It is a open session, accessible by the public. It will be a bad reflection, of course. Kepada semua rakan-rakan sekalian, sekali lagi, dan saya ingin mengingatkan kepada semua peserta di Zoom dan juga di YouTube supaya menjaga kesopanan dan kesusilaan anda seperti yang termaktub dalam prinsip rukun negara kami, supaya kami menunjukkan kesopanan kami pada mereka, sebab informasi-informasi live stream ini terbuka kepada orang awam, jadi kami perlulah menjaga imej organisasi, dan pihak penganjur tidak akan teragak-agak untuk mengambil tindakan untuk melarang ataupun melarang individu-individu yang terdapat membuat memberi disruption, memberi kekacauan semasa sesi berlangsung, dan juga melarang mereka daripada menghadiri sesi-sesi yang akan datang.
In the UK, 1 in 5 of us already feel always or often lonely, and that's before coronavirus had even started. And lots of us feel as though we don't have anyone to turn to or rely on in a crisis. But my big message is there is so much you can do to help yourselves and others, whether it's reaching out to a friend or family, sending a text, letting them know that you're there for them, or picking up shopping for the vulnerable and isolated neighbours that you might have. These small acts of kindness can make the biggest difference. During the coronavirus outbreak, the British Red Cross is calling on everyone to be kind and follow our kind model. If you're safe and well, keep in touch with friends and family regularly, over the phone or via text, or even on social media. If you can, be the eyes and ears of your community, keeping that social distance, of course. Check in on the most vulnerable and isolated neighbours that you have, see if they need help with shopping, picking up medicine, or simply just a text now and then to show that they're not alone. No one needs trolley loads of toilet roll. Buy enough for yourself and leave enough for others. Remember that there are some people out there who can't afford to buy ahead. And do look after yourself. Exercise even indoors, sleep well, eat well, and do things you enjoy. This makes us feel better, more connected, and improves our well-being.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So today's speaker, I'll be introducing today's speaker. Today's speaker is Miss Chow Jia Yin. She is a Youth 100 member and 3-year volunteer since her university time. Although her with us, the Malaysian Red Crescent has been, rather short, but she has gained enough experience and expertise to be caring for today's session. So please do join me in welcoming her today. Later on, we will meet her and she will speak about today's session. So hope that all of you will be very keen and interested to someone else who will be sharing the session apart from myself again. Also to warn all of you that today's session will mostly be delivered in English. Of course, however, we do understand that terminologies and words will be translated as much as possible. But I believe all of you, being the future of Malaysia, have a very good command of English and should be able to understand most of the content that we are delivering. The content that we have are mostly from global reports, so please do bear with us. And we'll try as much as possible to address any words that you might not be certain about. So again, last reminder to change your names and keep your microphones muted, and also to start your video so that we know who we are talking to today. And also a kind reminder to everyone that details about your attendance links will only be shared towards the end of the session. So please do not ask in the chat in the meantime, because for those who are especially the first time joining us, most of the attendance link will only be shared towards the end of the session. Same goes to the people who are joining us on YouTube. Please do not spam the chat box asking where is the attendance link. Those links will only be shared towards the end of the session, and we will notify you once we have shared it as well. And of course, when we do share the links, please do not spam the chat box, because then the links will be missing, because everyone is chatting at the same time. So please do cooperate with us so that we can run a smooth program today and try to finish as much as possible on time as well. Before I pass over the session to our speaker, I have one more video to show all of you, and then Jia-Yin will join us to share her knowledge and experience today with all of you.
Changes in lifestyle can make a real difference. For example, by eliminating risk factors, 1/3 of all cancers could be prevented. Changing our diets by reducing fats and sugar and eating more fruits and vegetables will make a real impact. Giving up tobacco products, reducing alcohol consumption, and more exercise will all have real short and long-term benefits. You'll not only feel better, you'll lower the risk of NCDs. Sometimes, even when people want to do only their best, they may struggle to maintain changes at first. Changing behavior is a long-term process. It takes a lot of time and patience. People often get off to a good start, but then they might fall back on their bad habits. That's when they need support to get back on track.
All right. Yes, that's the last video I have for all of you. Jia-Yin, are you there? If so, the floor is yours. Please.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So today I'll be sharing about healthy lifestyle. Next slide. Okay, so these are what we're gonna go through today. So I'll be talking about NCDs, the dangers for 5 stages of behavioral change. Then after this, we'll have breakout sessions, and then we'll end this with Kahoot session and closing. Okay, I'll share my screen now. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, Jia-Yin, we can. Please enter into full. Okay, so I'll be sharing about NCD, non-communicable diseases, and healthy lifestyle. So I'll be mixing BM and English. Okay, so empat ni ialah NCD, cancer, cardiovascular diseases, chronic respiratory diseases, and diabetes. So all these are caused by these 4: unhealthy eating, cara makanan yang tak sihat, excess alcohol, minum arak yang terlampau banyak, physical activity, tak bersenam, tak bergerak, dan tobacco use, merokok. Okay, next. Right. So before this, I'll talk about overweight and obesity, because this is the main cause of the NCD, one of the main causes of NCD. Okay. So what is obesity and BMI? Apa tu obesity dengan BMI? So in BMI, we look into weight, berat badan dengan ketinggian, height. So to determine whether you're underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. So kalau ketinggian saya 163, if I'm 163 cm, and if I weigh 45 kg, then I'm underweight. So if I'm 163 cm, but I weigh around 90 kg, then I'm obese. Okay. So yang ini yang mereka kasihkan semua berat badan, underweight, normal, overweight, atau obese. So what causes obesity? Apa yang akan melibatkan obesity? First is imbalance energy intake and output. So siapa yang makan terlampau banyak, lepas tu tak bersenam ke apa, so dia akan menyebabkan peningkatan berat badan. Dan obesogenic environment, so sekeliling yang makanan ke, apa pun yang menyebabkan obesity. So saya akan tunjuk kat sini. Okay, so obesogenic environment example, unbalanced meal, so makanan yang kita dapat di kantin ke, di kedai-kedai ke, semua tak seimbang. Nampak lepas tu food vendor kat luar sekolah yang jual aiskrim, yang jual keropok-keropok,
akan menyebabkan kita makan lebih banyak semua makanan yang tak sihat. So, and fast food macam McDonald's, KFC, semua ni memang garam dia tinggi, lemak tinggi, semua ni akan menyebabkan peningkatan berat badan ni. Okay, next. So here I want to point out Malaysia is the factors in Southeast Asia. So Malaysia kita number one dalam berat badan, paling 44% of Malaysian adult is overweight. So number one, number two is Thailand, then Singapore. So yang ni saya nak point out, kita kena sejak kecil, sejak remaja kita kena mengamalkan gaya hidup sihat, so kita tak akan jadi dewasa yang overweight. Okay. Then what is the outcomes of obesity? So siapa yang obese, dia ada tinggi risiko untuk hypertension, tekanan darah tinggi, osteoarthritis, tulang yang lemah, diabetes, kencing manis, cancer, stroke dengan heart disease, penyakit jantung. So overweight sahaja, berat badan yang tinggi akan menyebabkan banyak-banyak penyakit lain. Okay, next. So saya akan start dengan NCT nombor 1, cardiovascular diseases, iaitu yang ini, cardiovascular disease. So dia cardio ni maksud apa? What is cardiovascular disease? So cardiovascular, cardio maksud heart, jantung, vascular maksud is blood vessel, saluran darah. So jantung dia pump darah kepada seluruh badan kita. Okay, so through saluran, through blood vessels lah. So kalau saya potong part ini, saya tunjukkan. So dalam ni memang saluran darah kita ada banyak darah. So darah dia macam ada troli lah, dia bawa oksigen kepada seluruh badan kita untuk berfungsi, untuk organ-organ kita untuk berfungsi. So kalau saluran darah yang sihat dia macam ni lah, dia bersih, dia senang nak lalu. So kalau siapa yang mengamalkan gaya hidup yang tak sihat, macam bersenam ke, makan makanan yang tak berkhasiat ke, yang berlemak ke, so saluran darah akan kian jadi macam ni lah, dia kumpul dengan kolesterol. So saluran darah akan jadi sempit, so darah tak dapat lalu lah. Kalau darah tak dapat lalu, oksigen tak dapat dihantar kepada seluruh badan, so dia akan menyebabkan banyak-banyak komplikasi lah. Okay, so one of the cardiovascular disease, hypertension, tekanan darah tinggi, stroke, and coronary heart disease. So stroke ni, kalau saluran darah dekat otak, dia sekian kecil, lepas tu dia tersumbat, dia akan menjadilah stroke. Lepas tu kalau saluran darah dekat jantung, dia tersumbat, dia akan menyebabkan coronary heart disease yang akan menyebabkan heart attack. Okay, then so cardiovascular disease ni penting, we have to look into it because ia number one leading cause of death in Malaysia. So apakah yang menyebabkan cardiovascular disease? Diabetes, kencing manis, hypertension, tekanan darah tinggi, dan kolesterol. So yang ini stroke dengan coronary heart disease yang tadi saya sudah tunjukkan. So okay, next. So next is chronic respiratory diseases, CRD. So what is CRD? It's one of the NCD here, chronic respiratory diseases. And then, so what is chronic respiratory diseases? It's the diseases of airways and other structures in the lung. So semasa kita bernafas, from nose, air will pass through our throat, and then masuk trachea, ini paru-paru. So dia akan masuk dalam alveolus. Masuk dalam alveolus, oksigen yang kita breathing akan masuk dalam darah. So siapa yang ada chronic respiratory diseases, either chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, COPD, atau asma, dua-dua ni, dia punya ini saluran kat sini, dia sempit. So kalau saya buka sini, di dalam dia hollow, semasa kita bernafas, oksigen boleh lalu, banyak oksigen boleh lalu. So siapa yang sihat, dia punya ini okey lah, dia clear, easy to breathe in. So semasa kita bersenam, kita tak akan rasa sesak nafas lah. So kalau siapa yang ada COPD atau asma, dia punya sini dia sempit. Okay, so kalau dia sempit, oksigen tak dapat masuk, so semasa dia bersenam, dia akan rasa sesak nafas lah. Okay. So what causes CRD? Apakah yang menyebabkan chronic respiratory diseases? So ada 3 main factor. Faktor pertama untuk asma ialah genetik. So kalau ibu bapa ada asma, anak mereka pun berisiko tinggi lah untuk dapat asma. Then next is overweight or obesity. So sesiapa yang berat badannya tinggi sangat, dia akan ada lemak di sekeliling paru-paru mereka. So semasa nak bernafas pun ada pressure kan, susah lah nak bernafas. So third is environmental exposure. So ini akan menyebabkan yang tadi saya cakap ni, menyebabkan sempit di sini lah, bronchus. Okay. So kalau exposure dekat rokok ke atau pollution, pollen akan menyebabkan meningkatkan risiko CRD. Atau kalau dalam rumah, macam kalau merokok dalam rumah atau macam ni cushion ni tak bersih ke, semua ada habuk-habuk semua, ni pun akan meningkatkan risiko untuk dapat CRD. Okay, so saya akan tunjukkan video patient yang live with COPD. Okay. Can you hear it?
Chronic obstructive pulmonary.
So this is patient that lives with COPD. So you can see how hard is their life.
Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, is a condition that limits airflow to the lungs. COPD affects approximately 210 million people worldwide and is the fourth leading cause of death globally. Smoking is a major risk factor for COPD. One of the most common symptoms of COPD is breathlessness, which can have a significant impact on a person's quality of life. Some patients experience a sudden worsening of their symptoms beyond normal day-to-day variations. This is known as an exacerbation. Breathlessness, the main symptom of COPD, is an unpleasant sensation of uncomfortable, rapid breathing or difficulty breathing in and out. People with COPD who experience breathlessness have a significantly reduced quality of life.
Friends and family don't understand what it's like to live with breathlessness. When I'm breathless, a friend might say to me, "Take your time." But it's very hard to explain to somebody that it's not about taking your time. When you can't breathe, you can't breathe. I don't go out too much. I don't like being too far away from the house because I get anxious about being away from my medicines. I really miss work. I've worked all my life and now I've had to give it up. To manage my symptoms, I rest, I keep warm, and I make sure I take all my medication on time.
Life with COPD is very difficult, very hard work. Everything you do, you have to think about your breathing. I rely more and more on my family to help me. Sometimes, if I'm going upstairs, I'll need my medicines.
People experiencing breathlessness in COPD have significantly reduced lung function. They struggle to do their day-to-day activities and may even struggle to walk 100 yards or cook a meal. Some patients may think their breathlessness is an inevitable part of aging or their disease, so do not mention it to their healthcare professional. However, if this symptom isn't discussed, then it cannot be treated. These patients also have a lot of anxiety. They think their anxiety is an exacerbation, and this confusion can make it difficult for healthcare professionals to prescribe the correct medication. It's important to manage breathlessness in COPD in order to improve a person's lung function and quality of life, helping them to do more. Managing breathlessness can reduce tiredness and depression, which can be common in these patients. Managing symptoms effectively is also key to preventing exacerbations.
People with COPD can experience sudden worsening of their symptoms beyond normal day-to-day variations. This is known as an exacerbation. Exacerbations can be extremely frightening. Patients say they feel like they're drowning or suffocating.
When you have an exacerbation, your breathing goes all together. I can't do anything. Even moving my arms is really difficult. It takes your breath away.
I have a lot of exacerbations. When I have one, I feel really tight. I almost can't move. You know, when you're underwater and you can't get out and you get that desperate feeling. That's how an attack feels. After each attack, something is taken away from you. It makes you feel depressed.
When I'm having a hard time breathing, my lungs feel like they're closed up. There's no air getting in there. When it tightens up, it hurts. After I was hospitalised, my son was worried. He won't leave my house because of me, and it makes me feel bad.
COPD exacerbations impact on the lives of patients, their families and friends, and are associated with faster disease progression and reduced quality of life.
Exacerbations can often be so severe that the person needs hospital treatment. Patients who have frequent exacerbations often have a persistent cough. Some people describe it as a nuisance, frustrating, very disruptive to their lifestyle, embarrassing at times because of the severity of their cough. The aim of treatment is to reduce the amount of exacerbations, as patients often have fairly good lung function. If they continue to have regular exacerbations, their disease will progress and symptoms will worsen. Therefore, reducing exacerbations can reduce the rate of decline in their health.
COPD is a progressive but treatable disease. The aim of treatment should be to reduce symptoms, such as breathlessness, and to reduce the risk of exacerbations and disease progression. As COPD affects people in different ways, treatment should be patient-specific. It is important that patients and doctors work together to manage their individual symptoms, to slow down the progression of their disease and improve their quality of life.
So you can see patients with coronary respiratory disease, they can't even, it's even hard for them to go out for a walk or even to prepare food. Masak pun susah, go upstairs also, it'll take them a lot of time and strength, and then they have to rely on their family members a lot. So means their quality of life is very, very bad. So, but then chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or CRD is actually reverse, not, you cannot reverse, but you can stop the progression. So siapa yang memang ada hadapi masalah COPD, boleh cuba kurangkan exposure, especially kurangkan merokok lah. Okay. So kerana memang biasa yang all the daily life activity macam jalan-jalan ke, keluar makan ke, macam senang, tapi untuk mereka memang susah. Okay, so it's important for us to try to prevent CRD. Okay, next is cancer. The cancer is over here. It's also one of the non-communicable disease that we're going to be discussing. And then so cancer, usually when we hear cancer, it's like it's more on, you have to go on treatment like chemotherapy semua kan. So apakah yang cause cancer? So our whole body kita ada sel. So sel-sel ni kita selepas kita makan, sel badan kita akan tukar makanan yang kita makan kepada tenaga untuk sel kita guna. So ini sel biasa, sel yang sihat, dia sama size, semua sama. So siapa yang ada cancer, sel dia akan menambah banyak, it will multiply, it will become tumor. Okay, so dia akan multiply, so dia akan semakin banyak. So selepas dia multiply banyak, dia akan masuk dalam saluran darah, dia akan merebak. So some people can start with liver cancer. So the cell at the liver is abnormal, and then it will spread. So dia akan start dengan kanser hati, lepas tu akan spread dekat stomach ke lung, paru-paru ke tulang ke. Okay. So yang ini that's why cancer is dangerous, because you boleh start dengan satu liver, tapi you boleh kalau you tak pergi merawat, dia akan jadi banyak kanser lain juga lah, menyebabkan kanser lain. Okay, so why is cancer dangerous? So cancer cells semua yang sel yang tak normal ini, dia akan rebut nutrisi yang sebab kita makan, makanan kita convert kepada tenaga, tapi kalau tenaga tu biasa bagi sel yang biasa, sel yang normal untuk berfungsi, tetapi cancer cell dia akan merebut tenaga, so sel yang lain dia akan matilah. Okay, so yang ini akan menyebabkan organ shutdown. So kerana sel yang lain dia tak dapat berfungsi, so organ pun tak berfungsi, so it will lead to death lah. Okay, that's why cancer is very dangerous, because it will start with one cancer, and then it will lead to many different cancers if it's not treated. Okay, so if in Malaysia, breast cancer number 1 paling banyak, kanser payudara, colon cancer colon, dengan kanser paru-paru. So 3 ini ialah main cancer cause in Malaysia: breast cancer, colon cancer, and also lung cancer. So over here saya nak tunjuk ini World Cancer Research Fund. Dia research fund. So yang ini link. Yang ini dia interactive bubble. Dia tunjuk yang exposure, like causes of how to reduce and what will increase risk of cancer. So ini semua dia dah buat kajian. Okay, all these all the studies done. So yang ini, yang paling hijau ni dia paling convincing lah. So paling banyak kajian dah buat. Dia yang mereka kata kalau physical activity boleh kurangkan cancer, makan sayur-sayuran dengan buah-buahan boleh kurangkan cancer, risk of cancer, dairy product, minum susu ke, okay, dan makan makanan yang tinggi serat. Okay, semua ni akan all these will reduce cancer risk. All these are well studied. Okay, so kalau kita turun kat bawah sini, yang merah ini, semua ni akan menyebabkan cancer. So all these factors that will cause increased risk of cancer. Sugar sweetened drink, macam Coke ke, teh tarik ke, minuman yang ada tinggi yang manis lah. Then screen time masa yang you duduk di depan komputer ke, guna telefon ke, okay, kerana kalau screen time banyak, you will sit for a long time, means your cause weight gain, berat badan akan meningkat, so ia akan menyebabkan masalah lain lah, seperti cancer. Okay, processed meat, makanan yang macam hot dog ke, burger, semua yang proses, yang tak natural lah, dia akan menyebabkan colorectal cancer. Dengan alcohol, arak, will also cause cancer and also weight gain. So semua ni memang sudah banyak kajian sudah dibuat, so semua ni memang akan menyebabkan cancer. Yang paling merah ni memang is the highest risk, and then all these green color is where all these activities will lower risk of cancer. So yang kat tengah ni, yang green and orange is studying, but it's not like well studied yet. It's just prediction. So yang green color ini dengan red color ini memang sudah banyak buat kajian lah. Yang ini akan menyebabkan cancer. Yang atas ini akan kurangkan risiko untuk cancer. Okay. Next. Next is diabetes, kencing manis. Okay, so diabetes is serious in Malaysia kerana memang serius dalam Malaysia kerana setiap 5 orang dewasa ada seorang yang ada kencing manis. So in 5 adults, 1 has diabetes. So what will happen if you have diabetes? So extra sugar, kerana diabetes kencing manis maksudnya darah dia tinggi dalam gula. So kalau tinggi gula, dia akan menyebabkan semua ni lah, saluran darah untuk sumbat. So darah tak dapat lalu, dia akan menyebabkan cardiovascular disease macam hypertension, stroke, dengan heart attack lah. Okay. Selain itu, sesiapa yang ada kencing manis, diabetes, dia akan rasa tak bertenaga, selalu lapar, lepas tu selalu haus, and you'll go more to toilet more to clear off all the sugar in the body. Okay. So apa yang obesity akan menyebabkan ialah blindness. So people with diabetes can lead to blindness, buta, and then heart attack, then diabetic foot infection. So siapa yang ada diabetes, kalau dia ada luka dekat kaki ke mana-mana, susah dia sembuh. So yang paling serius kena potonglah kaki kerana dia punya luka sudah banyak bakteria. Then kidney damage, and then also damage dekat otak. Okay. So yang ni saya nak point out ialah selain daripada keputusan sekolah, sekarang PT3, SPM ke, yang itu penting, tapi kesihatan penting juga. So you have to look into health and also other factors that will affect our quality of life. Okay. So tadi kita sudah bincang 4 NCD ini. So sekarang kita akan we'll go through these 4 routes that will cause this NCD. So unhealthy eating, curang makanan tak sihat, alcohol, physical inactivity, and also tobacco use. So 4 ni we call it as dangerous 4, okay, because these are the main cause of NCD. Okay, so here, so tobacco use, merokok siapa yang merokok, when you smoke, so dalam ni tobacco ni dia ada tar dengan nikotin. So nikotin ni dia macam akan menyebabkan ketagihan lah. So siapa yang rokok, kalau dia tak merokok, dia akan rasa termentar, you feel anxious, nervous, moody, murung, depression if you're not smoking. So satu susah nak untuk stop lah, kerana memang nikotin ni akan menyebabkan ketagihan. So lebih baik jangan start lah. Okay. Then mouth and teeth. So siapa yang merokok, gigi dia akan jadi you'll turn yellow, you have bad breath, dia akan menyebabkan mouth cancer juga, dengan cancer dekat-dekat dengan mulut, dengan paru-paru. Then it will cause narrow of blood vessels, so dia akan menyebabkan saluran darah jadi sempit, susah nak untuk jantung kena overwork lah untuk hantar oksigen kepada seluruh badan. Then stomach cancer, cancer of reproductive organ, and also cancer lain-lain. So memang merokok akan menyebabkan 4 NCD lah: cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and also chronic respiratory disease. So yang ini satu faktor akan menyebabkan 4 NCD. 4 NCD yang saya beritahu. Then next is alcohol, excessive alcohol. It will cause brain damage, and then throat bleeding, tekak berdarah, and then weaken muscle, otak dengan tulang yang lemah, irregular heartbeat, and then bleeding, ulcer and stomach. Kerana semasa kita minum arak kan, dia akan masuk dalam perut. So kalau dia kalau you kerap minum, dia akan menyebabkan bleeding lah, darah di perut, and then increased risk of cancer in stomach cancer, and also liver disease. Kerana arak yang kita minum tak akan proses hati kita lah, our liver will process it to clear everything, because ini arak ni macam dia kira macam toksin kepada badan kita. So liver kita, hati kita akan kena overwork untuk clear semua arak yang kita minum lah. So it will cause overworking of liver, and then it will cause liver failure. Okay, so unhealthy eating, curang makanan tak sihat, pemakanan tak sihat. So it will cause because all these processed food, dia memang makanan ni yang tak sihat ni, dia memang kurang vitamin dengan mineral yang badan kita perlu untuk berfungsi. So kalau makan makanan yang terlalu proses atau tak sihat, ia akan menyebabkan otak kita, our brain will feel exhausted, depression, dan macam rasa tak bertenaga lah, kerana memang dia makanan tak sihat ni memang tak cukup dengan nutrition lah, tak cukup vitamin dengan mineral. So organ kita pun tak berfungsi dengan baik. Mouth and teeth, eating salt, fat and sugar. So makan makanan yang manis sangat, dia akan menyebabkan gigi cavities. Dengan unhealthy fat, dia akan menyebabkan berat badan meningkat lah. Okay. Sugar and fattening food will block arteries. So sama dengan yang apa yang menyebabkan CVD. So saluran darah kita akan jadi sempit. So susah, jantung kita kena overwork lah untuk hantar oksigen kepada seluruh badan kita. And then constipation, sembelit. And then kerana makanan yang tak sihat, berproses ni, dia kurang serat, dia kurang fiber. So akan menyebabkan constipation. And then eating or drinking too much sugar puts stress and also cause body to store fat. So makan makanan yang tak kurang sihat macam yang berlemak ke, akan menyebabkan badan untuk peningkatan berat badan. Then you'll become ill, selalu rasa tak sihat, rasa sakit, okay? Akan menyebabkan badan stres juga. So next is physically inactivity. So kalau suka macam baring ke, duduk ke, atau main komputer, tak suka bersenam, tak suka gerak, yang ni semua physical inactivity lah. So cause when we exercise, we will use muscle and joint. So kita untuk bergerak kita akan guna muscle dengan sendi kan. So kalau kita tak bersenam, muscle dan sendi kita tak guna, dia akan jadi lemah lah. So if you don't exercise, your muscle and joints will become weaker, and then it cause constipation, sembelit, and then tulang pun akan lemah. Lepas tu organ lain pun akan macam tak berfungsi dengan baik lah. So selalu rasa tak bertenaga ke, rasa macam tak sihat kan. Sama dengan. So so now we know that the dangers that will cause NCD. So it's important for us to make a change. So inilah 5 stages of behavior change. So 5 steps untuk macam tukar corak healthy lifestyle. Okay. So first is knowledge. Knowledge ni ilmu. So orang lain bagi tahu kita that kalau bersenam ke makan makanan sihat itu penting. So kita tahu knowledge. Second is approval. Approval tu kita bersetuju dengan faktor tu yang bahawa itu penting untuk tak kurang makanan yang tak sihat, bersenam. Kita bersetuju dengan faktor untuk mengamalkan gaya hidup sihat. Third is intention. Intention tu kita ada niat lah untuk buat perubahan dalam corak untuk mengamalkan gaya hidup sihat. And then practice. Practice ni kita tak cuba macam seminggu sekali dulu untuk biasakan diri untuk mengamalkan gaya hidup sihat. And then advocacy ni, yang ini kita sudah expert dan kita sudah pro, kita sudah biasa untuk bersenam ke, makan makanan yang sihat ke. Lepas tu kita bagi tahu orang lain, bagi tahu semua yang kawan-kawan kita, ahli keluarga lain yang mereka pun they should also try in change their lifestyle into a healthier lifestyle. So yang ni example. So untuk 5 stages ni, so yang pertama knowledge. So example ni, my teacher talked to us about the dangers of not exercising. So mereka bagi tahu mereka yang bahawa kepentingan pastinya untuk bersenam. And thanks to her, we know about the dangers of inactive lifestyle. So cikgu tu bagi tahu mereka lah yang bahawa itu penting untuk mengamalkan gaya hidup yang sihat. Then next, my approval. So yang ni stage ni kita setuju bahawa yang penting lah. So my family and I talk about that we think it's important to exercise. Although we know that we should, but we don't think we can do it. So step number 2 ni mereka bersetuju iaitu penting untuk bersenam, tetapi setakat ini mereka tak buat planning macam mana nak buat lah. Okay? So mereka setuju saja, they know that it's important, so they are thinking of it, but they are not taking the action yet. So step 3, intention, niat. Yang ini our family really should exercise more. My family and I will go to the park and ride for 3 minutes together this Sunday. So yang ni mereka sudah nak cuba untuk bersenam. So mereka sudah plan yang hari Ahad ni mereka akan berbasikal. So dia ada plan lah. Okay. So intention. Next is practice. Practice ni dia sudah try to get used to it. Cuba nak. So mereka dah 2 minggu bersenam during weekend. So they have been cycling the park during weekends for 2 weeks. My legs are tired, but I feel happy and fresh. So yang ni mereka sudah nak start untuk biasakan diri untuk bersenam lah. Okay. Then the advocacy step is my family and I have a fixed schedule of cycling the park every weekend for 2 months. It feels normal, like part of our routine. I feel better and I get my friends to try it out. So yang ini mereka sudah biasa, mereka memang setiap minggu sudah start exercise dah 2 bulan dah. So ini memang dalam rutin biasa mereka. So mereka dah dapat impact positif daripada changes they have made. So mereka budak ni dia bagi tahu kawan mereka lah, yang kawan mereka pun they should also start practicing this healthy lifestyle. Okay, so yang ni 4 main step for healthy lifestyle for teenagers. So tips dia ialah 5, 2, 1, 0. 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. 2 is 2 hours of screen time maximum. 1 is 1 hour of physical activity every day. And 0 is 0 sweet beverages. Okay, so yang ni food pyramid Malaysia yang terkini 2020. So dulu yang kita belajar ialah yang ini carbohydrate is the most we need, and then fruit and vegetable is second most. Tapi mereka dah tukar. So now we have to focus on consuming enough fruits and vegetables, following by carbohydrate, and then feed, and then following by protein, milk, fish, tofu, egg. And then we have to limit intake of fats, sugar, and salt and oil, and then also drink enough water. So yang tadi saya mention 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Yang ini 3 plus 2 is 5. So sekurang-kurangnya makan 3 sajian sayur-sayuran dan 2 sajian buah-buahan setiap hari. So apakah, how do I see what is one portion, what is one serving? So satu senduk ialah 1 sajian. So setiap hari makan lebih kurang at least 3 scoops of vegetables or 3 cups of vegetables. So 3 senduk sehari, sekurang-kurangnya 3 senduk sehari. And then buah-buahan sekurang-kurangnya 2 sajian. So satu apple 1 sajian, 1 orange 1 sajian, 1 potong betik 1 sajian. So setiap hari make sure you eat 1 apple, 1 potong of betik, atau 2 pisang emas, sebiji orange. Jadikan 2 sajian sehari lah. So saya repeat lagi sekali, sehari lebih sekurang-kurangnya 3 sajian sayur-sayuran dan 2 sajian buah-buahan. Okay. Yang ini pinggan siap Malaysia, sama dengan tadi, tapi yang ini ni lebih senang nak ikut lah. So setiap hari, every meal, try to consume quarter plate of whole grain, carbohydrate macam nasi ke, and then quarter plate of protein. Protein masuk tofu, telur, ayam, ikan. So setengah pinggan buah-buahan dengan sayur-sayuran. Okay, yang ni senang nak ikut lah. Then okay, after servings of fruits and vegetables every day, I'll move on to screen time. Screen time ni maksudnya masa yang duduk depan komputer ke, guna telefon, main PS4. Okay, so ni screen time maximum 2 jam sehari lah. Okay, maximum is best to fix it to 1 to 2 hours per day maximum. And then why? Kerana kalau if we spend more time in front of the screen, we'll move around lesser. Kerana kalau kita main komputer kan kita duduk, main telefon pun kita duduk kan. So kalau kita tak mengamalkan physical activity, kita akan berat badan kita akan meningkat lah. Okay. So the higher amount of screen time will increase your BMI, higher BMI rate. And then recommended ialah no gadget in bedroom and no eating in front of TV. So kerana masa kita tengok TV atau masa kita main computer game, kita tak macam perasan apa yang kita makan. So we tend to overeat unhealthy snacks when we are using gadgets or when we are watching TV. So it's best to not eat in front of TV or while we're using other gadgets. Okay. So next is physical activity. So 1 hour of physical activity is recommended. So bolehlah main dengan adik-beradik ke, jiran-jiran ke, atau ibu bapa ke, boleh keluar atau boleh join macam sports, join kelas taekwondo, join kelas renang. Okay. Tapi after MCO lah sekarang kan kita semua work from home atau semua quarantine, so boleh cuba macam senaman aerobik ke, atau you can just play some song and dance around with your family members. So recommended is 1 hour per day. So as in move around lah, janganlah duduk saja, janganlah duduk di komputer selama 8 jam ke apa. boleh jalan-jalan, buat macam housework, sapu lantai ke apa, gerak lah. Okay, try to move around. And then sweet beverages, zero sweet beverages. So try not to consume any sweet beverages macam ni minuman berkarbonat atau minuman yang tak gula lah, Milo ke, teh tarik ke, cuba kurangkan. Lebih baik kalau tak ambil langsung. Kita harus we should drink more water. Okay. So what are the benefits of healthy lifestyle? So kalau kita makan makanan yang sihat, if we practice a healthy diet, we'll feel more energized. So kita akan rasa bertenaga, better sleep, then we'll improve learning capacity dan antidepressant. Kerana kalau kita makan makanan yang sihat, kita macam bagi petrol, bagi energy, nutrient yang betul, petrol macam we fuel our body with the right petrol. So our brain, our other organs will work properly. So then so we'll feel more energized. And then heart and blood. So kalau kita makan makanan yang tak sihat macam yang berlemak ke apa, dia akan menyebabkan saluran darah kita jadi sempit yang tadi saya cakap. So kalau kita kurangkan makanan yang tak sihat, kita akan slowly balik ke sini. We'll have our blood vessels will be more, like it won't be narrow. So blood can pass through easily. Okay. Then jantung kita tak payah overwork lah untuk menghantar oksigen darah kepada seluruh badan kita. Then we also have our intestine will also be working more effectively. We will have diarrhea macam kalau kita makan makanan yang berkhasiat, yang tak proses ke apa, bilik ke semua kita tak boleh elakkan. Okay. Then other organs will be healthy because we are filling our body with the right fuel. And then physical activity. So physical activity, kalau kita bersenam, kita akan dapat we have enough blood that will pump through our body, so our organs will be functioning well. So kalau in our brain, we'll feel calming effect. So siapa yang bersenam, mereka akan rasa tenang, mereka akan tak rasa, and you'll be able to de-stress quickly. Stress, tak rasa stress sangat, energetic, better sleep and increase alertness. And then for lungs, paru-paru kita akan jadi lebih kuat lah. Okay. Then muscle and joint, kerana masa kita bersenam, kita guna otot dengan sendi. So if we use our muscle and joint more, you'll build more muscles, and then we'll be stronger. Our muscles will be stronger, so we won't fall. We'll be more stable and we won't fall so easily. And then heart and blood, our heart will be stronger, and then you have less constipation, and then your bone will be stronger. Tulang kita akan jadi kuat kerana kita we always using it, and then other organs also will be healthy as well. Okay. So thank you for your time. So
all right. Thank you, Jayin. Bagi makluman anda semua juga, Jayin merupakan seorang dietitian, nutritionist by profession.
I'm taking masters in clinical nutrition.
Ya, betul. Tengok, wow, kita juga mempunyai ahli-ahli yang berkemampuan yang sedang mengambil masters dalam postgrad pendidikan mereka. So terima kasih sekali lagi kepada Jayin. Thank you very much Jayin for the wonderful presentation earlier. Saya harap anda semua telah dapat menimba banyak ilmu dan pengetahuan daripada perkongsian tadi daripada saudari Jayin. I hope that all of you were able to, catch what the key messages that Jayin wanted to share. I know that maintaining a healthy lifestyle during MCO during this period can be very challenging and difficult. However, the Malaysian Red Crescent along with the IFRC has been sharing many tips and ideas on how to maintain physically fit and healthy even during MCO. So please do like our social media. We do post occasionally and periodically and regularly a lot of tips of what kind of physical exercises you can do at home. Yes, you may not be able to jog, you may not be able to swim and cycle, but you can still do physical activities at home to maintain your physical fitness, practice good eating habits, and also staying away, especially, I mean, with increased stress, with increased anxiety during this pandemic period. People may be turning to substance abuse, such as excessive tobacco use or excessive alcohol use as well. So please listen to what we have just managed to share as well. Now on to our next part, which is I guess as all of you who have been with us before will be very familiar with, is our breakout session. So this breakout session will be having facilitators who will be facilitating the breakout groups to better understand how all of you can to understand better what NCDs are, how to prevent them, and what are the behavioral change that is required for all of you to practice and maintain that healthy lifestyle as well. To those who are tuning in live from YouTube, again, the organizers is very sad to see that that people who are viewing from YouTube are not being polite to one another, are not being kind to one another, although the message that we have shared earlier is about being the power of kindness, being kind to one another. I kindly remind all of you again to please watch your language and behavior while doing in the chat. Again, we may take action. The organizers have noted certain individuals who, if we identify and are able to locate, will not be presented with a certificate of attendance. So please do not force the organizers to take drastic action because we want everyone to enjoy our session. So checking with our logistics colleagues, are we ready to go into breakout session, John?
Yes. Yes, we are ready.
All right, with that, we will be back here about 3:40 and I will announce as well the before closing time. I will give a countdown to all the facilitators, so be aware. We have about until 3:40 or 3:45 to have the session. Nevertheless, stay tuned on the chat message, our broadcast message as the time goes. So Chong, can we kindly open the breakout rooms now?
Okay, everyone will be sent to the breakout rooms directly, and hope you enjoy. See you soon.
To those who are on the YouTube,
yeah, for those on YouTube,
stay tuned. We will have a session here in plenary, so bear with us as we move.
For those on YouTube, please wait a moment. We'll be having a plenary, a session in plenary too. All right.
Yes. Can you hear me, John? Can you hear me, Chong?
Yes, I can hear you, Gerald.
Okay.
Because you are sent to the breakout room just now. Okay, I think we still have around 80 participants here in the plenary. Maybe our colleague will also try to assign you all to some of the breakout rooms. For those joining on YouTube, please wait a while we are settling some assigning our breakout rooms here. So at the moment, you can have some drinks, have a toilet break, and we will have an activity in this have an activity here in plenary.
Hi.
Yes, this is all right. But, Jared, I will pass you the host.
Yes. Okay.
And then
I think we can stop assigning to rooms already. Michelle.
Do we want to reopen the?
Yeah. I will
reopen what? Oh yeah, the lock meeting.
Yep.
I need to make you what again? Is it Chong?
Yes, co-host.
Okay, you're co-host now.
Thanks.
No.
Are we admitting people?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Yep, I will share my screen. Yep. So hi everyone from the YouTube and also in the plenary. Yeah, we are going to have an activity called Name That Risk Factor. All right. So just now, as shared by Jain, that most NCDs, most of the non-communicable diseases are caused by unhealthy diet, inactivity, the usage of tobacco, and also drinking too much alcohol. Okay, penyakit tidak berjangkit adalah disebabkan faktor-faktor risiko ini, yaitu yang pertama penggunaan tembakau, pengambilan alkohol yang berlebihan, pemakanan yang tidak sihat, dan juga tidak aktif secara fizikal. Okey. Jadi, adakah semua faktor risiko ini boleh dicegah atau tidak boleh dicegah? Okey. So, tobacco use, physical inactivity, unhealthy diet, and the harmful use of alcohol increase the risk of NCDs. Okay, walaupun tadi kita ada memperkenalkan empat faktor risiko, kan? Okay, empat faktor risiko kepada NCDs, tetapi ini semua adalah faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah. Okey, yang boleh dicegah kerana ia semua adalah berkaitan dengan tingkah laku ataupun amalan kita, kan? Okey, tetapi juga ada beberapa faktor risiko yang tidak dapat dicegah, okey, seperti umur, jantina, okey, genetik dan juga mungkin sejarah keluarga ada yang pernah menghidap NCD, penyakit tidak berjangkit. Okay? So kalau bagi faktor-faktor risiko ini adalah tidak dapat dicegah. Okay, jadi sekarang kita semua faham kan? Okay, ada faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah dan juga yang tidak dapat dicegah. Okay. Jadi sekarang saya akan mengagihkan peserta dalam Zoom ini kepada dua kumpulan. Bagi peserta di YouTube, anda berpeluang menonton aktiviti ini sahaja. Boleh? Bagi peserta di Zoom, saya nak bahagikan anda semua dalam dua kumpulan. Okey. Mari kita agihkan kumpulan dahulu. Sebelum saya agihkan kumpulan, saya cuba nak agihkan anda semua kepada dua kumpulan mengikut bulan. Tarikh lahir anda, bulan lahir anda. Kita ada dua kumpulan, iaitu Tim Yellow dan Tim Blue. Okey. Untuk Tim Yellow, okey. Bolehkah saya minta peserta yang lahir di antara Januari hingga Jun untuk angkat tangan. Raise hand. Di reaction. Okey, mari bagi saya lihat ada berapa. Jadi semua peserta yang di Zoom diharap untuk menyertai aktiviti bagi reaksi secara aktif kerana anda telah diberi peluang untuk menyertai sesi Zoom ini kan. So harap anda semua boleh menyertainya dengan aktif. Okey. Jadi sekarang saya lihat ada 13. Adakah 13 saja yang lahir antara Januari hingga Jun? Ada lagi tak? Okey, turunkan tangan. Okey, semua boleh turunkan tangan dulu. Okey. Bagaimana pula dengan yang lahir antara Julai hingga Disember? Boleh angkat tangan. Julai hingga Disember pun 13 orang, 14 orang. Tadi Januari hingga Jun ada 13. Jadi tapi sekarang Julai hingga Disember 15. Baru 28 orang. Tapi dalam Zoom ni ada 54 orang. Mana yang lain? Okay, I think saya rasa dua kumpulan agak sama rata. Okay, jadi saya nak minta yang lahir pada Januari hingga Jun, anda masuk ke tim yellow. Okay, kumpulan kuning. Boleh. Okay, bagi yang lahir pada Julai hingga Disember, anda join tim biru. Is that okay? Semua faham? Okay, kalau dah faham, saya akan beri arahan yang seterusnya. Okay, nanti anda perlu mewakili kumpulan anda, sama ada you from January to June baby or July or to December babies, okay? Untuk mewakili kumpulan anda, okay, dalam kumpulan anda tadi boleh nampakkan ada banyak card ataupun sticky notes. Okay, nanti saya akan tunjuk semula lagi. Card dan sticky notes. Okey, seorang boleh pilih satu, ambil satu, tetapi kena cepatlah kerana kita tak tahu siapa yang ambil yang mana. Okey. Dan anda kena baca statement, baca pernyataan di atas sticky note itu dan mengenal pasti sama ada ia merupakan faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah, preventable, ataupun tidak dapat dicegah, non-preventable. Okay, saya rasa seorang pilih satu lah. Okay, dan dah ada dua papan di sini, preventable and non-preventable. Anda alihkan, okay, kad ataupun sticky note yang anda pilih tu ke papan yang sepatutnya, okay, pernyataan itu tergolong kepada. Ada soalan so far? Okay, saya belum hantar link. Okay. So, saya belum hantar link tetapi saya nak pastikan semua faham dengan aktiviti ini sebelum saya hantarkan link. Okay, yang angkat tangan ni ada soalan ke? Nurul Ain, Ruhita Wimalishwari. Okay, jika ada soalan boleh unmute dan tanya. Rita ada soalan? Tak ada. Wimalishwa? Ada. Ada soalan? Kalau tak ada soalan, okay. So, ingat ya, adakah anda ingat anda dari tim mana? Okay, saya ulang. Januari hingga Jun di tim yellow. Julai hingga Disember tim biru. Semua faham? Kalau semua faham, yap, saya akan sharekan link sekejap. Okey, dalam chat saya baru hantarkan satu link. Semua boleh buka link ini. Okey, anda boleh masukkan nama sebelum anda masuk dan anda dah boleh mula, okey, untuk pilih satu kad, bacakan statement tersebut, pernyataan tersebut dan letakkan sama ada dia preventable, boleh dicegah ataupun non-preventable, tidak dapat dicegah. Okey, saya dah lihat. Oh, tim yellow sangat cepat lah. Dah mula bergerak. Okey, saya main sedikit lagu.
It's all about giving. It's all about trust. It's all about people. It's all about us. It's all about being human.
Okey, saya boleh lihat. Tim biru kena add oil. Kena tambah usaha anda. Kenapa ada yang tukarkan warna kad jadi ungu? Itu dari tim mana tu? Tim biru tak cukup orang ke? Azim, you kata you tak boleh. Apa maksudnya? Kenapa tak boleh? Apa masalah yang dihadapi? Okey, mari kita ini satu pertandingan ya. Nampaknya tim yellow lagi satu dah selesai. Dah selesai. Bagi peserta di YouTube, okey, saya sedang memerhatikan semua komen anda. Okey. Tadi host kita dah bagi tahu, okey, sebenarnya apa-apa komen yang anda tinggalkan boleh dijejaki, okey. Sekarang kita hidup dalam zaman ini, okey, semua digital steps, okey, can be traced, okey. Jika anda meninggalkan apa-apa komen yang tidak sesuai, tidak mengikut adab, okey, kita boleh kesan. Dan tindakan boleh diambil, okey, dengan menghubungi guru penasihat ataupun sekolah anda. Okey. Okey, rasanya dua kumpulan dah siap. Okey, dan okey, tim biru dan tim kuning, saya bagi masa lagi. Anda perlu baca ya. Saya beri peluang untuk buat pembetulan. Anda perlu baca sama dia preventable, maksudnya faktor ini boleh dicegah, ataupun non-preventable, faktor ini tidak boleh dicegah. Okey, tadi saya dah bagi tahu kan apakah faktor yang boleh dicegah dan faktor yang tidak boleh dicegah. Bukan minta anda hantarkan dari bawah ke atas. Oh, ni macam semua baru baru faham aktiviti kan. Baru buat pindahan. Tak apa, saya bagi masa lagi 3 minit boleh. Okay, tim biru. Are you okay? Peserta di YouTube, jangan asyik tanya link Kahoot, link apa-apa. Okay, semua boleh lihat kita adakan aktiviti sekarang. Sila tonton dan anda juga boleh belajar, okay, mendapat sesuatu daripada sesi ini. Okay, tak menyertai secara langsung tidak maksudnya anda tidak terlibat. Boleh anda juga terlibat secara memberi sokongan. Okay. Okay. Ada lagi 2 minit lagi. Hong Chun Core YouTube dapat juga dapat jika anda isi borang nanti. Okay, kita dah bagi tahu awal tadi, jangan tanya soalan tentang Kahoot, Siju, kehadiran lagi. Okay, saya asyik tengok semua cursor ni bergerak-gerak bila nak finalize answers. Team yellow, team blue, are you okay? Have you done? If you are done, put your cursor under your team name. Yep, so I know you are done. Dah siap tak? Kalau dah siap, jangan gerak-gerak lagi. Letakkan cursor anda di bawah kumpulan anda. Boleh berkumpul kejap tak? Kumpul ikut kumpulan. Jadi saya tahu, okay, 2 kumpulan ni peserta dia sama bilangan tak? Oh, ada yang sedang memberi usaha untuk susun secara dengan rapi ya. Di non-preventable risk factors. Dah selesai, masa dah sampai. 2 minit yang diberi sudah sampai. Okay.
Giving, it's all about trust, it's all about people, it's all about us, it's all about being human.
Kenapa ada kertas jadi kosong ni? Ha? Oh, dari Zoom, dari YouTube saya ada nampak pandangan sangat bagus, okay? Ada yang kata banyaknya preventable risk factor. Ya, betul. Okay, kita akan lihat, okay? Okay, mari kita lihat. Ayo, kenapa 2 tim ni masih tak finish? Tak habis-habis gerak ni. Okay, kita tak boleh tambah masa lagi. Kita kena mula perbincangan. Okay, semua sila lihat. Mari kita bincang. Okey, mari kita bincang ya. Okey, sekarang. Okey. Okey, harap bersabar sekejap. Sekejap Okey. So tanya kepada dua tim yang telah bertungkus lumus untuk letakkan kad-kad ni pada tempat yang betul. Okey, boleh minum air sekejap. Okey, kita yang seperti yang dikongsikan tadi, perlu asyik bukan asyik, perlu pastikan anda stay hydrated. Okey, sehat. Okey, sekejap. Mari kita sebentar ya. Mural saya punya papan mural pun kena rehat sekejap kerana semua bergerak dengan terlalu aktif. Dia tak dapat dikongsikan sekejap ya. Okey, sementara ini ada sesiapa nak kongsi pandangan tak daripada aktiviti tadi? Apa yang anda perhatikan? Ada apa-apa observation?
John, I think I can share my screen as well.
Oh, can? Because I'm trying to close.
See my screen now?
Yes. Okay, semua boleh lihat ya.
Wait. Where you want to go first?
Okay. Okay, so sebelum kita mula perbincangan, ada sesiapa nak kongsi ya? Kongsi pandangan apa yang anda dapat kongsikan ataupun pandangan anda daripada aktiviti ini? Come on guys. Semua pelajar sekolah menengah kan? Ya, saya dengar sesiapa.
Ya, macam komen di YouTube tadi, kita dapat lihat banyak preventable risk factor daripada unpreventable risk factor. So, untuk kita boleh prevent lah perkara-perkara yang non-communicable disease daripada teruskan daripada merosot lah.
Okay, thank you Ilham. Ilham dari mana ya?
Saya dari SMK Bidong Kedah.
Dari Bidong Kedah. Okey, terima kasih. Jadi kita boleh tak lihat kalau dibandingkan dua papan ini, mula-mula saya hairan kenapa dua papan ni bilangan sticky note dia sama dan semua kuning di kiri, semua biru di kanan. Okey, tetapi selepas dengan lebih penjelasan, okey, anda lebih faham. Okey, jadi anda boleh perhatikan sebenarnya ada lebih banyak preventable risk factor, maksudnya faktor risiko yang boleh dicegahkan. Okey, semua pernyataan di sini adalah faktor risiko penyakit tidak berjangkit. Okey, dan maksudnya kebanyakannya boleh dicegah. Kan? Mari kita lihat satu-satu. Jaro, can we start from the first one? Ya. Yeah. Okey, mari kita semak sama ada jawapan anda betul ke tidak ya. Okey, yang pertama, drinking drinks containing too much of sugar. Okey, sekarang saya masih perlukan penyertaan aktif anda. Tak perlu lagi sekarang ini tak payah tekan apa-apa di mirror tapi balik ke Zoom. Okey, kita dekat reaction button ada satu tick yang hijau kan, maksudnya yes. Ada satu cross yang merah, maksudnya no. Okay, boleh tolong saya buat reaction tak? Okay, adakah anda setuju drinking drinks containing too much sugar is preventable? Okay, belia-belia sekarang sekalian, mari kita bertindak cepat. Adakah anda setuju? Okay, dah 17 orang setuju. Okay, saya rasa more than half lah. Okay, 20 lebih. Okay, ya memang minuman ada pilihan kita boleh elakkan. Okay, yang kedua, living in an urban setting with lots of air pollution. Adakah anda setuju ia adalah preventable? Okey, ada 10 orang yang kata setuju, ada 4 yang tak setuju. Ada sesiapa yang nak beri komen kenapa anda setuju, kenapa anda tidak setuju? Ada sesiapa ke? Boleh terus unmute ya ataupun raise your hand, saya boleh panggil nama. Okey, kalau tiada tapi saya rasa mungkin okey. Dia sebenarnya dia ini depends kan. Okey, kalau ada orang dia ada dapat membuat pilihan tempat tinggal dia, dan tempat tinggal dia memang dalam lots of air pollution, pencemaran udara, so mungkin non preventable. Tetapi jika diberi pilihan, sebenarnya dia preventable. Jika mempunyai mungkin status ekonomi yang financial yang dia boleh dielakkan. Mari kita cepat sikit. Eating foods containing too much of sugar, yes or no? Peserta kita kena cepat apabila saya baca yang mana anda kena terus klik. Semua setuju. Boleh. Being active only by eating and playing video games, is this preventable? Are you agree with this? Pun semua setuju. Seterusnya, your genetics or family history of NCDs. Adakah anda setuju ini adalah preventable? Oh yes, ramai yang tak setuju. So mungkin kita perlu alihkan, Ya, ini seperti yang diberitahu tadi, genetik ataupun sejarah keluarga, sejarah penyakit keluarga adalah sesuatu diwarisi kan, tidak dapat dicegah. How about next one? Breathing in second-hand smoke from a cigarette or a fire. Is this preventable? Yes or no? Reaction. Breathing in second-hand smoke from a cigarette or a fire. It's like half-half, setengah-setengah, tapi masih lebih ramai yang setuju. Ya, memang boleh dielakkan. Eating food containing too much fat, including fried food, saya rasa segala-gala yang tentang pemakanan semua boleh dielakkan. Betul? Kalau anda setuju dengan pernyataan saya ini, anda boleh klik yes. Ya, semua dengan pemakanan boleh dielakkan kerana kita yang membuat pilihan makanan kita. Kita tengok yang bawah. Using chewing tobacco. Adakah anda setuju ia preventable? Ya, mari kita tengok eating punya kita tak perlu lihat lagi. Having high blood pressure. Adakah anda setuju dia preventable? 11 dan 4 orang sebenarnya high blood pressure, jika ada yang mendapat high blood pressure disebabkan sejarah penyakit keluarga yang genetik, itulah non-preventable. Tetapi jika mendapat high blood pressure, tekanan darah tinggi disebabkan gaya hidup yang tidak sihat, so jadi itu adalah preventable. So mungkin in the middle lah, I would say. Having a fat belly, how do you think? Setuju ke tidak? Having a fat belly mungkin disebabkan kurang exercise. Mungkin dia setuju. Semua setuju. Eating donuts, drinking too many alcoholic drinks, eating too many fried foods. I think all of us agree that is preventable. Eating too much salt also. Eating fewer than 5 serving of vegetable and fruits every day. Anda makan kurang daripada 5 sajian sayur-sayuran dan buah-buahan. Ini juga boleh dielakkan. Living in poverty, how do you think? Adakah anda setuju suasana hidup yang miskin adalah boleh cegah atau tidak boleh dicegah? Okay, mungkin okay 9 kata okay 9 yes 6 no okay. Okay, maybe more to non-preventable, okay. Tetapi masih sangat depends lah, okay. Jika keluarga tu ada dapat membaiki, okay, situasi ekonominya mungkin dapat diperbaiki. Having high cholesterol, okay, same to high blood pressure, same situation. Eating too much candy, okay, tentang makan. Smoking cigarettes, okay. Tiada sesiapa pun yang dipaksa untuk merokok, jadi dia boleh preventable. Spending more time playing a video game on social media than keeping your body active. Ini, okay, pilihan peribadi, jadi boleh dielak atau dicegah. Not being physically active, okay, same also. Being overweight or obese, okay, kita boleh mengubah makanan kita, right? Not sleeping at least 8 hours a night. Ini mungkin ramai sekarang yang duduk kat rumah tak suka stay up until very late. Ini pun satu pilihan ya. Okay, saya rasa yang seterusnya adalah lebih kurang sama. Mari kita kunjung ke non-preventable risk. Okay, so yang pertama, your genetics, okay, itu sudah telah dibincangkan, adalah non-preventable, living also, okay. Okay, so ada lagi 4. My age, adakah umur? Adakah anda setuju umur sebagai faktor risiko yang tidak boleh dicegah? Ada 8, 9, 10 sekarang. Ya, okay. Ya, kita semua akan meningkat usia, menua, okay? Ini tiada pilihan, okay? Dan memang apabila umur kita meningkat, okay, lebih mudah terdedah kepada NCD. Tetapi tak maksudnya kita akan secara automatik dapat, okay? Cuma risikonya semakin tinggi lah. Tetapi dengan pengamalan gaya hidup sihat, kita masih boleh mencegahnya, okay? My sex, okay? Adakah anda setuju jantina atau seks lah, okay? Maksud di sini female or male, being a male or female. Ini adalah preventable or non-preventable. Okay, 17, 18 setuju non-preventable. Yup. Okay, kerana ada beberapa penyakit tak berjangkit, okay, hanya berlaku pada seks yang tertentu, okay. Seperti barah kanser yang berkaitan dengan organ pembiakan. Okay, spending more time alone than with friends. Adakah anda setuju ini non-preventable? Saya nak tengok manipulasi angka di sini. 16 tak setuju. Ada bagi smiling tears, apa maksudnya? Okay, okay, spending more time alone with them. Ini pun satu pilihan. Kita sepatutnya mengagih masa kita. Okay, should be preventable. And last one, using e-cigarettes. Adakah anda setuju? Semua tak setuju kan? Ya, saya pun kurang faham. Mungkin salah letak kot. Okay, so tak kira cigarettes ke e-cigarettesnya, dia memang pilihan kita kan. So sepatutnya preventable juga. Tak kata jadi E dan dia non-preventable. So yep, Gerald, can we have the e-cigarettes over there? Okay, kan. Yep. So anda boleh lihat sebenarnya, wow, di sebelah kiri preventable risk factor penuh. Okay, sampai tajuk pun tak nampak. Okay, tetapi non-preventable risk sikit saja. Jadi sebenarnya apa? Penyakit tak berjangkit boleh dicegah dan semua disebabkan oleh tingkah laku kita. Jadi sekarang saya nak menjemput semua peserta masih di mural kan, okey. Anda boleh di bawah, okey, di bawah kumpulan anda, tim yellow dan tim biru, tim blue, okey, anda double klik. Boleh. Double klik. Okey, saya rasa anda boleh lihat saya punya. Okey, boleh nampak saya sudah buat. Tukarkan shape dia jadi circle. Okey, circle lah, bulat lah. Sorry, terakhir yang ini, yang kedua terakhir ada switch type, jadikan dia circle bulat dan buatkan color kumpulan anda, dan dalam circle ini, dalam bulatan ini tuliskan, okay, tuliskan cadangan pandangan bagaimana kita boleh menghentikan semua faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah ini. Boleh beri idea, pandangan bagaimana kita boleh henti ataupun jauhi daripada faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah ini dengan menggunakan aktiviti yang percuma ataupun tidak mahal, tidak memerlukan belanjaan yang banyak, yang tinggi. Okey. Boleh semua kongsi idea, saya nak lihat idea-idea anda. Saya dah nampak banyak circle di bawah tapi tak nampak tulisan lagi. Okey, harap semua boleh isi kan. Anda double klik dan anda boleh type di dalam tu. Boleh cuba. Okey. So hi everyone, ini bukan kelas seni ya, bukan buat bulatan saja. Kami sedang menunggu anda punya feedback. Anda tidak perlu kacau lagi yang sticky note di atas, okay? Anda hanya perlu buat sticky note di bawah, beri pandangan anda bagaimana untuk mencegah, okay? Apakah aktiviti yang boleh okey, saya hanya buat lawak sajalah. Okey. Makanan ke personal. Okey. Some of you say do exercise daily. Very good. Okay, anyone else? Okay, from Team Blue, okay, going on the diet, exercise, regular physical activity. Yeah. Okay, yep. Saya rasa semua, ya, sangat general lah tentang exercise, okay. Mungkin kalau sesiapa yang boleh beri yang lebih spesifik, bagaimana, okay, tentang setiap itu. Boleh ambil satu sebagai contoh. Okay, yep. Jadi daripada aktiviti ini, saya rasa semua agree, setuju bahawa terdapat lebih banyak faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah. Okay, kita dah ada semua peserta balik dari breakout roomnya. Kita buat recap sekejap. Okay, sebenarnya terdapat lebih banyak faktor risiko yang boleh dicegah daripada yang tidak boleh dicegah. Okay, faktor risiko yang tidak boleh dicegah maksudnya yang disebabkan oleh genetik, sejarah penyakit keluarga, okay, yang secara biological ataupun genetik, okay. Tetapi segala-galanya tentang pemakanan, alkohol, tembakau, keaktifan fizikal, okay, semua tentang tingkah laku ini adalah pilihan sendiri dan boleh dicegah. Jadi sekarang dalam mural board ini ramai kata, okay, having regular appointment with doctor, eat more vegetable and fruits, okay, reduce the time with the screen. Oh yeah, saya rasa ini memang fokus semasa perkongsian saudari Jain tadi, okay, reduce screen time, kan? Ya, enough sleep, yes. Itu pun saya cuba nak amalkan. Ya, jadi saya rasa sebenarnya untuk mencegah atau menghentikan semua perkara ataupun faktor risiko preventable ataupun boleh cegah, sebenarnya kita pun tak payah belanjakan duit yang banyak kan, semua dengan disiplin sendiri. Okay, jadi harap semua faham tentang konsep ini dan mulai hari ini kita amalkan gaya hidup sihat. Okay, thanks Jarul. I think we can stop sharing. Yep, and
All
once
right.
again, welcome everyone back to the plenary. Yeah, over to you, Gerald.
Thank you very much, Chong. Um, Selamat kembali rakan-rakan semua. Welcome back everyone, guys. I'm sure you had a very wonderful and fruitful session with your respective facilitators earlier in the breakout rooms. I hope that you guys are able to differentiate between preventable and non-preventable risk factors with regards to how do you manage a healthy lifestyle. And also, I guess most of you were able to share what actions can you take as an individual to maintain a good and healthy lifestyle in your lives. Of course, certain things are very, very challenging for us to maintain. Of course, like maintaining a balanced diet, getting enough sleep. But we hope that, today with the realization of the effects of not following those advice and looking at the repercussions of sleeping late, and eating unhealthy, unbalanced diets, will make you realize and start to change your behavior. We'll have a quick, we'll have a 2 minutes break, but during this 2 minutes break, do just relax, have a drink of water, a sip of water, quickly run to the toilet if you need to. But I also will be showing you the video, technically about the summary of today's session, the key points that you can take home with you, and also about the Malaysian Red Crescent's modules with the IFRC on healthy lifestyle. So saya akan berkongsi satu video yang akan menjadi sebagai satu rumusan, video rumusan tentang topik kita pada hari ini. Tapi jangan pergi ke mana-mana lagi kepada semua dalam Zoom dan juga dalam YouTube, kerana kami masih belum mengadakan sesi Kahoot kami di mana anda mungkin bertuah untuk memenangi 5 orang yang top 5 akan memenangi hadiah daripada pihak penaja kami, iaitu Outpost Sendirian Berhad. Anda boleh menambah baikkan atau membeli aksesori uniform ataupun uniform yang baru dengan hadiah wang voucher tunai melalui online untuk membeli daripada Outpost Sendirian Berhad secara online. So saya akan tunjukkan video saya sekarang.
I am really only a social smoker, so I like to eat. I don't have time to exercise. I am often on the move, so I eat what is convenient. I love junk food.
Gerald, I think the sound is not from.
What's the harm in a few drinks?
Not so clear.
Sorry, hold on. Yes. Apologies, everyone.
I am really only a social smoker,
so I like to eat. I don't have time to exercise.
I am often on the move, so I eat what is convenient.
I love sweets.
I love junk food, but I'm young, so it doesn't really affect me.
What's the harm in a few drinks?
We've all heard the excuses. In many cases, we might have used them. The problem with these bad habits is that they're the leading causes of NCDs, non-communicable diseases, which have become the #1 killer in the world. The 4 main types of NCDs are cardiovascular diseases, cancer, chronic respiratory diseases, and diabetes. NCDs account for almost 2/3 of deaths globally. 80% of these deaths occur in low and middle-income countries. Their global economic impact could total $47 trillion over the next 2 decades. They share 4 risk factors: tobacco use, physical inactivity, the harmful use of alcohol, and unhealthy diets. Tobacco kills nearly 6 million people every year. About 3.2 million people die each year due to insufficient physical activity. Approximately 1.7 million deaths are attributable to low fruit and vegetable consumption. A harmful use of alcohol results in 3.3 million deaths each year. Well, a lot can be done to prevent these diseases. Changes in lifestyle can make a real difference. For example, by eliminating risk factors, 1/3 of all cancers could be prevented. Changing our diets by reducing fats and sugar and eating more fruits and vegetables will make a real impact. Giving up tobacco products, reducing alcohol consumption, and more exercise will all have real short and long-term benefits. You'll not only feel better, you'll lower the risk of NCDs. Sometimes, even when people want to do only their best, they may struggle to maintain changes at first. Changing behavior is a long-term process. It takes a lot of time and patience. People often get off to a good start, but then they might fall back on their bad habits. That's when they need support to get back on track. Imagine if we had a way to reach people in their own homes, to help them learn how to make healthy choices for the rest of their lives. We had an idea. We developed a toolkit to make NCDs easy to understand. We have volunteers worldwide ready to bring it door to door, and they know how to work with anyone, anywhere, anytime. But it won't work without an important piece: you. Help us get there.
All right, so I hope that all of you were able to learn a bit more about what NCDs and how to prevent them. Now it's time that we have reached for the Kahoot session. Sekarang sudah tiba masanya untuk kami menjalankan sesi Kahoot kami. So please take out your mobile devices if you have, or additional tablets if you have beside you. If not, just open another Google Chrome web browser, and we will be sharing with you the game pin very soon. Those who are joining us on YouTube, please feel free as well to join us. You will be able to also participate once we share the game pin with all of you. So please take out your additional mobile devices if you have any, or just open another browser. Kepada rakan-rakan sekalian, sila sediakan alat peranti anda yang lain jika ada, dan pergilah ke kahoot.it untuk tunggu menerima permainan game pin yang kami akan paparkan pada skrin kita nanti, dan anda semua mungkin menangi hadiah daripada dia penonton. Sekali lagi, iaitu Outpost Uniform Sendirian Berhad. Terdapat 5 pemenang yang akan dihadiahkan voucher tunai, iaitu tempat kelima RM10, tempat keempat RM10, tempat ketiga RM20, tempat kedua RM25, dan tempat pertama RM30 voucher yang akan anda terima daripada pihak penaja kami. So tolong juga jika anda menang, sila hubungi pihak penganjur melalui alamat email address kami, iaitu nyog@redcrescent.org.my. Juga anda boleh mendapati email tersebut dalam pendaftaran Zoom link yang anda telah buat sebelum sesi bermula. So for those winners, there will be 5 top prize winners who will be given the 5th place RM10, 4th place 15, 3rd place 20, 2nd place 25, and the 1st place RM30 e-vouchers from our sponsor today and for the whole series, which is Outpost Uniforms and Diran Berhad. Many thanks to them. And if you are one of the top 5 winners, please reach out to the organizers so that we can arrange the prizes to be sent to you or shared with you. And if you have paid attention throughout the session, there should be no problem for you to answer the quiz question. To those who are, I'm sure Kahoot is not something new to all of you, but if it is, it's a quiz platform whereby you need to be quick and you need to be accurate in answering the questions, as those will contribute to your points accumulation. And there will be 20 questions for all of you to answer. So get ready, and we will begin shortly. Chong, do we still have technical issues?
Yep, I think the link, we are going to share another game pin, so sorry for that. Yep, but I'm trying to share now.
All right, no problems. In the meantime, again, we will be sharing the links for attendance after this Kahoot session. So for those who are still asking us, please bear with us. We will share the link for attendance when the time is right. All right. Do not worry, we won't forget about your attendance link. Okay. Especially those who are also on YouTube as well. Kepada mereka yang masih rimas dan tergesa-gesa untuk mendapatkan link kehadiran hari ini, jangan risau, kami tidak akan lupa. Kami akan memberikan link tersebut pada masa yang sesuai apabila tibanya masa untuk kami kongsikan link tersebut. Alright, as you can see on your screen now, the new game pin is 641640. Sangat senang, 641-640. Sila masukkan game pin ini dan saya akan memulakan permainan ini pada 4:02. So saya bagi 3 minit lagi untuk anda semua menyertai game Kahoot, sesi Kahoot ini untuk anda semua diberi peluang untuk memenangi hadiah daripada pihak pemandu kami. Alright, guys. So we will start at 4:02. So I know that we have about 900 participants here on Zoom. And I think 1,300 or 400 on, let me check, 1,700 on YouTube. So please, quickly, ideally we will want everyone to be here to join the session for the Kahoot. And we will start sharp at 4:02. So we are now at 800 mark. We have 2 more minutes. For those who are joining us on YouTube, please do not forget to join, as you will stand a chance to win prizes from our organizers and our sponsors today. Game pin is 641640. Join us through www.kahoot.it. If you're on the web browser or if you have downloaded a Kahoot app, please access your Kahoot app now. You still have 2 more minutes, guys. All right, I see it's 1,100. We are still far away. We should have at least 2,000 people who are joining us online. Yeah, 2,500 around there. So we've not even made the halfway mark. So we still have 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute to join. Please put your names, a name that we can identify, so that in case we can also identify the winners. All right, if you want to stand a chance to win the game, we need to know who are the winners. If we can't tell who are the winners, we will select the next person from the list. All right. So if you want to stand a chance to win, make sure you give us a name that we can connect to our registration form that you have registered on Zoom. All right. Short name will do, as long as we are able to identify who you are. It's 4:01. All right, I'll give you extra 1 more minute. We'll start at 4:03 now. I think numbers is rising, so I'm giving you a bit more time. 4:03, we will begin the Kahoot session. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. To those who are on YouTube, don't forget you can also join this. I encourage all of you to join it, because who doesn't want prizes, right? Okay, so do stay tuned. Yeah, 4:02. We have 1 more minute. It's now increasing to 1,006. We're almost reaching the 1,006 mark. So about 4:03, I will start the quiz shot at 4:03. We are almost there, guys. Come on. 1,006 now. 1,006. Can we get a 1,007? Up to 1,007? Yes, no, come on. Yep, it's still increasing. Good to see that. Ask your friends to join. You have some friendly competition, and the quiz will be a very good gauge on whether you have understood from our session today. Okay, I can see the time has now struck 4:03. We will start now. For the rest, you can still continue to join us, but Chong, please start the quiz. Thank you very much. The first question is, and Chong, there is no sound. If you could have the sound, that would be great. All right, the first question. I don't hear nothing. Yeah, never mind. What do the words cardio and vascular mean in terms of cardiovascular disease, CVD? Now, if you listen to, yes, good, better now, Chong. If you listen to our speaker earlier, Jai Yin, you would know the answer. Or if you are studying bio, you should know the answer as well. All right. Very good. Most of you answered correctly. One, cardio does mean the heart and vascular means your blood vessels. Very good. Thank you very much. Next question. All right, the winner is Selangor Vishnu. Congratulations. But will you be able to keep your position until the end? Let's see. Will eating the right amount and exercise regularly cause obesity? Yes or no? This is a pretty straightforward question, guys. I expect everyone to get it right. And time's up. Well, there's a lot of people still answering, and that's why I cannot capture. Wow, still 305 people said yes. These must be the people who have not been paying attention. Or you don't even need to pay attention, actually. I don't know if you're paying attention to the question. So yeah, next question, please. Ganesh now is in the lead. So let's see. Still too early to tell. What is stroke? Is it blood vessels blockage at the heart, blood vessels blockage at the brain, blood vessels blockage at the kidney, or blood vessels blockage at the eyes? What is stroke? I'm not sure if all of you were listening to Jayan earlier. Let's see. The quiz will let us know. Yes, indeed. A stroke happens because there is a blood vessels experience blockage at the brain, hence causing a stroke, right? Next, Latita Sukai. Okay, the winners are constantly changing. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause of death in Malaysia. True or false? Were you listening to the facts and statistics provided by Jai? Do you recall? Is cardiovascular disease the #1 cause of death in Malaysia? I wonder. Hands up. We're still receiving answers. Ooh, a lot of people answering. True. Yes. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause. Wow, Latita, still there? Fifth question. What is or are the conditions that causes cardiovascular disease? Is it diabetes, high cholesterol, hypertension, or all of the above? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We are still receiving answers. All of you are breaking Kahoot. Wow. Okay. Yes, we are all of the above indeed. Okay, still Anita. Next, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, affects breathing through sending lesser oxygen into the lungs. True or false? Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease affects the breathing through sending lesser oxygen into the lungs. Yes or no? True or false? And time's up. You guys have successfully broken Kahoot again. They cannot capture your answers quick enough within the time frame that we've given. And it's true, yes. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease does send lesser oxygen by obstructing your airways. Next, please. Wow, Lalita is declaring her throne. Let's see, will she be dethroned? What are the environmental exposures that can cause chronic respiratory disease, CRD. Is it because of genetics? Is it because of overweight? Is it because of tobacco, smoking, dust, air pollution? Or is it because all of the above? 2 seconds, 1 second, 0, and Zoom and Kahoot is still broken. So we're waiting for them to capture all the answers. We have the results. Yes, mainly CRD is caused by tobacco, smoking, dust, and air pollution. Next, please. Just as I mentioned, Mark Munyi now is leading. Next. This is a bit, sorry, wrong spelling, but metastasis is when cancer cells grows rapidly, cancer cells spread to other organs, cancer cells stop growing, or cancer cells return back to normal cells. So what is metastasis? Apologies for the typo. Time's up. We are still, Kahoot is still collecting all of the answers. Yes, metastasis is when the cancer cells spread erratically and rapidly to other organs. So, yes. Ganesh is in the lead. Next question, why is cancer dangerous? I'm sure many of you know someone in your family who has had cancer, including myself. It's a very, very common thing nowadays. So why is it so dangerous? Will it cause coma? Will it cause high blood pressure? Will it cause an overweight? Will it cause organ to shut down and result in death, organ death? We are still recording the answers even though the time is up. And yes, indeed, it will cause the organ to shut down and die eventually. Next, please. And it's just doing the lead. We are at the halfway mark, the 10th question. What is the most common cancer in Malaysia? Is it liver? Is it lung? Is it colorectal? Or is it a breast cancer? So using the principle of elimination, which one would be the answer? And if you recall Jayan's presentation. We're still recording the answers, and yes, breast cancer is still the most common cancer in Malaysia. Next, please. Sugar or glucose is the energy for our body. True or false? Is it true or false? Sugar or glucose is the energy for our body. 0, time's up. And we're still recording the answers. All right, yes, it's true. Next, please. All right, Ganesh is still in the lead. Which is not the dangerous four? Now, we talked about a lot about the dangerous four earlier. But what is not the dangerous four? Is it excess alcohol, eating a vegetable, unhealthy eating, or physical inactivity? Thumbs up. But Kahoot is still calculating the answers. And it should be blue. Yes, eating enough vegetable is not one of the dangerous ones. Instead, that's a very good practice. Next, please. Ganesh is still in the lead. Next. Question 13. Which is the correct pair for negative outcome of physical inactivity? All right. Read properly the question. Correct pair for negative outcome of physical inactivity. Constipation and stronger bones. Constipation and weaker bones. Produce more oxygen and stronger heart muscles. Produce more oxygen and weaken body. Pretty straightforward if you look at it. All right, yes, of course, constipation and weaker bones will be the negative outcome of physical inactivity. Next, please. Ganesh is still in the lead, but the 4 others change. Wow. Which is a negative outcome of an unhealthy diet? Negative outcome of an unhealthy diet. Stronger teeth, better mood, body store too much fat, or less frequent to become ill. Again, pretty straightforward question. Shouldn't be too hard if you've listened to the session. And we are still collecting it. Remember, if you want to win in the Kahoot game, you need to be quick and accurate with your answers. Yes, indeed. Body stores too much fat is a negative outcome of unhealthy diet. Next, please. Ganesh is still in the lead. Next. Okay, look properly now. Arrange the stages of behavioral change. It's a bit tricky now, yeah? You have to arrange it according by clicking the colors you see in front of you. Slightly trickier. Attention, approval, knowledge, and practice. What is the correct order? Still recording the answers. Wow. So the correct order is knowledge, approval, intention, practice. And most of you got it, I don't know, wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you show the media? No.
No, nothing. Yeah,
Okay,
so
nothing. All right, I think it's
should be
more
this.
wrong. Okay. Come on, guys, you need to remember what is the behavioral change. Next, Ganesh is still in the lead. Question 16. In the 5 stages of behavioral change, which situation matches the stages? Advocacy. I try exercising in the park for the first time. Approval. I learn about the benefit of exercising. Intention. I plan to exercise this Saturday with my family. Practice. Exercising every day feels normal to me. So in the 5 stages of behavioral change, which situation matches the stages? Intention. I plan to exercise with this Saturday with my family because that's a good intention. Yeah. Next. Next, please. According to the Malaysian Food Pyramid in 2020, which statement is correct? More than 3 servings of vegetables and 2 servings of fruit, 6 to 8 glasses of water, 2 servings of milk and milk product, or all of the above. What is the correct statement according to the Malaysian Food Pyramid 2020? Yes, all of the statements I mentioned is correct. Next, please. Ganesh is still in the lead. All right, Ganesh might actually win this. Which of the following is a good example of suku separuh? Hashtag quarter half in English. So is it the nasi lemak? You see on the red, is it the rice with dishes on the blue? Is it the spaghetti on the yellow, or is it the roti canai on the green? Which is a good example of a healthy practice. Right, rice, a small portion of rice, a quarter of rice, a quarter of fish, and half fruits and vegetables. All right. Thanks. Ganesh is still in the lead. 2 more questions. Will anyone be able to dethrone Ganesh? Which of the following is not the benefit of physical activity? So not the benefit, yeah? Calming effect on brain, increase of body fat, less constipation, stronger heart muscles. Pretty straightforward question again. You should be able to answer this without any problem. Which of the following is not the benefit of physical activity? Kahoot really needs to improve. Yes, increase of body fat is not the benefit of physical activity. Instead, you will decrease it, if anything. Next. Ganesh is still in the lead. Congrats. Let's see. Last question. Last chance to dethrone. Will he be able to keep his title? Which of the following is not the benefit of a healthy diet? And this is multi-select answer, yeah? Don't forget. Increased blood flow to your organ, your body, body tissue and organs. Blood sugar levels will return to normal slowly. Improved lung capacity and increased blood flow to your body tissue and organs. So what is not the benefit? Which of the following is not the benefit of the healthy diet? Yes. A healthy diet does not necessarily bring your blood sugar to return normal slowly, and it doesn't increase blood flow to your body or body tissue and organs. All right, so let's see who are the winners. In third place, 18 out of 20. Congratulations, Mak Mun Hee. And second, oh, Ganesh was dethroned, 18 out of 20. And the winner is, wow, Vidhan. I don't know if he was in what, but Lalita and Kaishi, congratulations as well, 4th and 5th place. All the winners, please remember to contact us to receive your prize gift. Email us at nyog@redcrescent.org.my and let us know who we will request some information from you in order to facilitate the prize giving. So thank you very much for that. We are now going to get some feedback about the quiz. Was it too tricky? Was it too difficult? Was it too easy? Do let us know. The learning outcomes, were you able to achieve what you've been learning earlier? Or would you recommend this session to any of your friends? And how do you feel generally about today as well and during the sessions? We really appreciate your feedback. All right, we have a very good 4.3 star rating. For that, let me also share my screen again. So yeah, for those who are on Zoom, we will be taking our pictures later. We will first share the attendance link now with our participants in Zoom and also our participants who are viewing from YouTube, so that we can ensure that everyone gets the link, and then we can stop the live broadcast first, and we can take our pictures for the Zoom participants at a later point of time. All right, our facilitators have shared the Zoom, the attendance link in the chat. Please kindly do not share this with anyone else. If we have found people to be sharing this link to anyone else, we will not hesitate to not give the attendance certificate to this particular individual who has done so. Again, the link shared in Zoom is only meant for Zoom participants, and the link shared in YouTube is only for YouTube viewers as well. Inside your links will be requests of information about your particulars. There will also be a quiz for all of you to answer, and those who achieve 50% of achievement of the quiz will only receive the attendance certificate. That is one of the only ways to verify also whether you've been paying attention to the seminar, to the gathering today, and whether were you able to take home the messages that we intend to impart on all of you, especially our speaker as well, Jia Yin, has shared with all of you. With regards to how to obtain the certificates, after you've completed your Google form along with the quiz, you will be sent a copy of your response on the Google Forms to your email if you inputted your email correctly. And inside that response email, the copy of your Google form, you will also find the instructions on how to obtain your certificates as well. So please do not contact the organizers immediately after the event. Where is my certificates? Your certificates will be generated within 5 working days, and it will no longer be sent to your email. You need to search it up yourself through the database platform that the organizers have created. And also in the link that you can find, it is bit.ly/MRCS certificate. And all you need to do is to show the input your IC and also email address as well. Right? Make sure, of course, you have to input the correct IC number and the correct email address. If you registered it wrongly in your forms, you can still trace it because you will receive a copy of your form as well of what you have answered to us. No change of IC and no change of names will be entertained because all of this information is inputted by your own self. So please ensure that all the details you provide us are correct before submitting it to us. Same goes for the participants the viewers on YouTube. The instructions are the same. Please do not share your link with anyone else. If you answered something wrongly, like your email and please resubmit again your submission on Google Form. Right, and again, we will only generate it within 5 working days as well. Please do not approach the organizers before that to ask where is your certificates. And next will also be, don't forget to thank you all for your active participation for today's session, for spending apologies, 2.5 hours with us today. I hope you had fun. Please like, follow, subscribe our social media accounts, our Facebook, our Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, so that you'll be staying tuned with the latest developments and information from the Malaysian Red Crescent National Headquarters. And we'll see you again on our next session, upcoming session on the 12th of August, which is in conjunction with the International Youth Day, which is to celebrate all of you for being the youths within the Malaysian Red Crescent and within Malaysia. It will be a Thursday. The time will be slightly different. So it's on a weekday. Do not worry. Of course, we understand that in the mornings and in the afternoon, all of you will be having online classes and maybe online tuition sessions. So we will update. Stay tuned and on our social media platforms and also our Telegram. You join our Telegram group NYOG. And I think our facilitator will be sharing the Telegram link as well for you to be notified of the latest development, particularly for this event. It's on a Thursday, on most probably a night session. We will update you the specific timing. So please stay tuned for the upcoming session. All right, where we will celebrate also as well in conjunction with the International Youth Day. That's why we chose to do it on the 12th of August itself. With that, everyone, yes, the link has been shared on our chat here in Zoom, and I'm sure it's going to be shared in YouTube as well. So that's it for our viewers on YouTube. Please fill in the forms, and you will be able to search for your certificates within 5 working days. For those who are on Zoom, please continue to stay on us on Zoom so that we can take a picture. Commemorative picture as usual, to see all of your faces again. It is very nice to meet again all of you, and for us to commemorate this. I think for the live, thank you so much. For those who are joining us on YouTube, we'll see you next time on the 12th of August. And hope you have a good day ahead. Continue to stay safe and stay healthy. Lindungi diri di dunia semua. I think we can end the live on YouTube.
Yep, yeah, you have the control.
Oh, okay, sorry. Let me just do that. For those who are on Zoom, please continue to stay with me on Zoom. I am trying to